Okay, the Rovee-Collier Mentor Award is given to honor the memory of Carolyn Rovee-Collier, a dedicated mentor to generations of early career scientists and students in the field of developmental psychobiology. Carolyn was a pioneer and an internationally renowned expert in cognitive development. This award recognizes ISDP members who have made significant and sustained contributions to the mentorship of young scholars. This year's recipient is Clancy Blair, who is going to be introduced by one of his mentees, Annie. So I'm going to step out of the picture here.
Okay, I'll start by saying I'm Annie Aiken, and I was fortunate enough to be mentored by Clancy Blair while I was receiving my PhD at New York University. Clancy, congratulations on this very well-deserved award. We would like to express our gratitude for your amazing mentorship over the years with a short video clip. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Dan Barry. I'm an associate professor at the Institute of Child Development at the University of Minnesota. I was a postdoc with Clancy from 2010 to 2012, and I've been fortunate enough to be a collaborator ever since. It's impossible to capture all the ways that Clancy's mentorship has affected both my career and the way I do science in 60 seconds. So I'll just give one quick anecdote. At some point years ago, I found myself inadvertently adopting one of my favorite Clancyisms with my own students. I call it the Yaz. All his trainees know it. It's when you bring him a new idea, he listens intently, he looks you right in the eye, and nods with an enthusiastic, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's in it with you to help bring that idea out. Maybe it becomes something, maybe it doesn't, but in that moment, you have a genuine partner in the endeavor. Clancy's enthusiasm for new perspectives and ideas cultivates a culture of intellectual creativity and rigor that, in my experience, is unmatched. It's a gift and something that I've tried to make best to pay forward in my own lab. Thank you, Clancy, for this and everything else you've done for me over the years.
Thanks.
I'm deeply honored to win this award. Thank you to the committee and my former mentees who have nominated me. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia and primary progressive dysphagia. Facing this diagnosis has been challenging, but I'm staying positive, doing volunteer work, playing guitar, doing Zoom meetings with Dementia Action Alliance, Dementia Minds, and with my children and colleagues. I have a longitudinal study, the Family Life Project, that has had an impact on the field of child development. We began collecting data at birth, and we collected data every year since 2003 and 2004. Now participants are at least 18 years old, and we're still collecting data. We set out to understand how multiple risk factors in the sample of children and parents living in low wealth were related to children's low wealth rural communities were related to children's parenting, cumulative risk, and academic outcomes. Our findings highlight the importance of sensitive and stable parenting on children's abilities to regulate their emotion and cognition. I want to thank Craig Ramey, Keith Scott, and Mark Greenberg, who supported me when I was just a graduate student at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, postdoc at the University of Miami, and when I was an assistant and associate professor in the Department of Human Development and Family Studies at Penn State University. I was a professor for 14 years from 2008 to 2022. I was a professor in the Department of Applied Psychology from 2008 to 2018, and I was a professor in the Department of Population Health in the NYU School of Medicine for the last 3 years of my career. I've recently retired from both of those positions. My graduate students, Rachel Peters-Ross at Penn State, Alexandra Ursaki, Rachel McKinnon, Paula Denary, Andy Ribner, Eric Feingood, Annie Aiken, Stephen Barrett, and Sarah Vogel at NYU, who were the best graduate students ever. And my postdocs, Dan Barry, Rose Perry, Sophie Koo, Denise Fortune, I love you all, I really do. In all of my teaching positions, I've had amazing students, graduate students, and postdocs. I follow my mentees' leads and encourage them to pursue their own ideas. Have confidence in my mentees and then believe in them 100%. I'm so proud of the success they've achieved. It's been an amazing journey to watch my mentees grow and flourish into independent scientists. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to be a mentor. It's been a very important part of my career. Thank you.